Hello, I'm James Stuart, Sheriff of Anoka County. Welcome back to the Sheriff Show. On this episode, we'll get an overview of our firearms registration process, get a look at this year's Night to Unite activities, stop in at our annual blood drive, and we'll head out on the water for our annual cast fishing event. We'll tour around our office and take a look at our annual open house and take a look at the new jail iris scanning system. The Sheriff Show starts next. In Anoka County and Minnesota, residents are required to obtain a permit to purchase handguns and certain automatic rifles. Applicants who wish to carry a handgun have a separate, more involved process to go through. Our office processes all permit to purchase applications for residents who live in our patrol service area and all permit to carry applications for every applicant who resides in Anoka County. Commander Summer will provide a more in-depth look at the application process.
One of the services that we offer here at the Anoka County Sheriff's Office is firearms permits. Primarily, there's two kinds of permits that people will apply for here. One is a permit to carry a firearm. Second one would be a permit to purchase a firearm. The permit to carry a firearm has been in existence originally since the Personal Protection Act of 2003 passed in Minnesota. And what that basically involves is a person is able to carry a firearm. The process to do that is relatively simple. What a person has to do first is take a safety course. There are dozens and dozens of approved providers for that, a list of which can be found on the Minnesota Department of Public Safety website. After they obtain that certificate from that course, they can bring a copy of that certificate along with a copy of their driver's license to the Anoka County Sheriff's Office in Andover, and the permit will be processed. And there is a $75 fee for that. Anybody who lives in Anoka County comes to the Anoka County Sheriff's Office to apply for that permit, regardless of where they live. The second kind of permit that we offer here is a permit to purchase. And a permit to purchase is applied for by the individual's law enforcement provider for where they live. So people who live within the patrol service area of the Anoka County Sheriff's Office can come here and we will process a permit to purchase. And a permit to purchase is basically for purchase of a handgun or certain types of automatic rifles. To purchase a handgun in Minnesota, you have to be 21 years of age. To purchase a automatic rifle, you need to be 18 years of age.
We've made many modifications to this process in recent years to improve our efficiencies and reduce costs. As a result, we have a great team that works together to provide these permit services in a professional and timely manner. We'll be right back with more of the Sheriff Show after this.
It's all right, buddy. I'll be right back.
Me? I'm a good boy. Yeah.
Night to Unite is a great annual event where neighbors can get together to meet each other, as well as have an opportunity to meet and talk to their elected officials and public safety providers as they roam from party to party. Let's take a look back at this year's Night to Unite. Well, this is National Night Out. We're excited to be able to partner with our other public safety partners and to be able to get out in the community and spend some time in the neighborhoods, getting to share some safety tips with kids and getting to know more of the community and really be able to interact more in a positive light rather than sometimes people only get to see us when they need to call 911 for something. So it's a great opportunity for us to get out, enjoy the beautiful weather, enjoy some fun interactions, and spend some time with the community.
So far the police have been here, the Anoka County Sheriff. We're expecting the fire department a little bit later. Last year we had everybody show up all at the same time, police, fire, and then city council, because it was election year.
The Sheriff's Office has a lot of staff members that are reaching out to parties tonight all over Anoka County, and it's a great opportunity for us to remind people of the services that we do have available. We have 6 different divisions that provide diverse services to all the communities of Anoka County, and some of the things that people don't necessarily realize is that our crime prevention unit can help with even assisting with Nights Unite parties, with crime watch programs, things like that, but also that we do house checks. So if you're going to be out of town, we recommend contacting us or your local police department and letting us know you're going to be gone and you'd like a little extra patrol on your house. It's always our objective to make sure our community stays as safe as possible.
Well, just I think it's important to let everybody know that we're all looking out for each other. That we're all keeping an eye on each other's houses when we're here or not here. And this night, I think, just reassures that the neighborhood is still together.
I really enjoy that the Sheriff's Office is a part of Nights Unite because it really allows us to get out and have those positive interactions with the community. And for myself, I can tell you my entire career path began because when I was a little kid, I had a positive interaction with a law enforcement officer, and that likely wouldn't have been my path if it hadn't been for that positive interaction. So this is an opportunity for us to embrace our ambassador roles and get out and have those positive interactions with the kids and with our communities and to remind them that we're partners and we're here to serve you.
You know, we kind of get a chance to watch for ourselves on what's going on. It's like if you see something weird, you could say, hey, are you home? What's going on? I see something weird going on at your house. We're able to kind of watch each other's backs a little bit and feel a little more safer.
Yep.
On what's going on in our neighborhood.
Definitely agree.
I think it's important for the community to get together, to get to know each other. You get to recognize the faces and the vehicles that are from the community, and that way ultimately you know if something just doesn't seem right, if it's suspicious activity, you'll know when to call 911. And of course we encourage people, when in doubt, call us out. If it doesn't feel right, there's usually a reason.
I'm glad that they do this. It's a lot of fun, and have fun having the police come and the fire department and all that, showing that they're part of the community as well.
If you weren't able to sponsor a party or find a party this year, go on to the Anoka County Sheriff's Office website, check out our crime prevention unit, and they'd be happy to help you either develop a party or find one near you next year. These events occur across the region, and the Sheriff's Office proudly participates every year. This night is an opportunity to make the investment of time to ensure that your neighborhood is well informed and safer for your family. We'll be right back with more of the Sheriff Show after this. This year, our office participated in our 5th year of the Battle of the Badges blood drive with 32 pints of blood donated. This event allows our office and our citizens another way to assist in giving back to our community while helping those who are in need. Let's talk with Commander Brian Podany more about this year's event.
August 10th saw the Anoka County Sheriff Department's 5th annual Battle of the Badges Blood Drive. From 1 to 5 p.m., officers and citizens alike were invited out to the Sheriff's Office to donate. This year saw a record-breaking number of donations. Memorial Blood Centers, who was in charge of running the event, focused on double red cell donation, a process by which donors can safely donate 2 units of blood, which may have boosted the amount of overall units collected. Commander of Criminal Investigations Division Brian Podany spoke with us about why this event is so special to him and let us follow him around as he donated.
Today is the annual Battle of the Badges blood drive. We do a blood drive out here where we get as many folks out donating blood as we can. The Sheriff's Office is very active year-round in doing a lot of different community events and activities and things, and we try to give back as much as we can, and this is one of the ways we do that. We get a real good participation rate here. Me personally, I have a son who has blood disease, so I'm personally motivated as well to come out. So this is a regular part of my schedule anyway. So, but it's an exciting day. We get a lot of folks that come out and do it, and we'll be curious to see what the numbers come in at. In the future, we always encourage people to get out and donate blood if they're able to. You never know when you might be the one who may need it. We've been touched in public safety many times by people who need blood transfusions and things of that nature, and I think it's important as a citizen, it's something to strongly consider if you're able to do this, to get out and do it and look for an opportunity in the future near you.
With both officers and citizens donating, 32 units of blood were collected overall. If you didn't get a chance to donate at this event, try to donate somewhere, and remember this event for next year. When you donate, you could be saving a life.
Although I'm not a fan of needles, I'm glad to participate in this worthy effort because we know that it can literally save lives. Please consider joining our team for next year's event. We'll be right back with more of the Sheriff Show.
What is that guy's problem? That was the most irresponsible... This aggression will not stand, man.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm not sure what's about to happen next, but we're already off to a really bad start. And this situation is only going to escalate. So let's back up, figure out what could have been done differently to avoid this. 66% of traffic fatalities are caused by aggressive driving. If you witness somebody who's driving aggressively, don't take it personally. Take a breath, think about this, calm down. That'll get your heart rate lower and you'll better control your emotions. Also, don't engage with people by staring at them, looking at other drivers, or responding to their provocative behavior. They might just be trying to get a rise out of you. Be the level-headed person, be the smart person. Remember, half of drivers who get provoked are going to respond with their own aggressive behavior towards you. And do you really want to be stuck now in that confrontation? And statistically, an increasing number of these incidents involve a firearm. And do you want to be stuck in that kind of a situation? Stay smart on the road. Keep in mind the potential consequences. It's not worth winding up in prison or worse yet, dead. See you out there on the road.
Every year, our office participates in a fishing event where residents and organizations come together for the purpose of making a positive difference in the lives of our local youth. Let's head out with our team to this year's Cast Fishing event to learn more.
You can go with you, Nadine.
Right back there. There you go.
is a cast fishing event out here at Lake George Regional Park. We're so excited to have so many fabulous kids and actual volunteers out here for the Anoka County Sheriff's Office. We've got the kids out on the lake and we're doing some fishing. There's a contest. There's some really great prizes and trophies for the kids to win if they catch the largest bass or pike or a mixed bag. So it's exciting for everyone, and I know our office and the volunteers from Fishing for Life love being a part of this event.
Well, here we are in Lake George for our 5th annual CAST event, and CAST is an acronym for Community and Sheriff Together. Several years ago, we decided to continue to expand how we make differences in the community, and the CAST event was one of the things that came to mind. And it's an opportunity for the Sheriff's Office to get together and to really try to reach out to the youth in the community, and with a focus on trying to reach out to the underprivileged or some of the challenged youth. And my own childhood was a little bit sketchy, and so we wanted to be able to help all these kids to understand that it doesn't matter where your circumstances are, where you come from, but you have the opportunity to make a difference in the world and to also dictate what direction your own life takes. And so this is an opportunity for the deputies to come out to volunteer. We have a lot of great sponsors, great partnerships, and a lot of volunteers that come out to make this event come together.
This is the Schoonover family, and this is the 2nd year that we have been in the Anoka Sheriff's Department cast fishing event. And our kids love, love, love this event. And we love that there are fishing guides and boats that they can go out on and go fishing. And my boys caught some fish already today.
I casted the line out, and literally 3 seconds after it hit the water, it bit.
Jefferson picked out a dead one.
We call this event our CAST event. CAST is an acronym for Community and Sheriff Together. We developed this event a few years back because we know that when we work together for positive change, powerful things can happen. We greatly appreciate our many partners who come alongside the Sheriff's Office to make this event such a success every year. We'll be right back with more of the Sheriff Show after this.
Whoa! What the? What are you doing in my car?
Oh, hi there, I'm just along for the ride. I was hiding in that piece of wood that you just picked up. I'm assuming you're having a campfire. Well, I'll just tag along and check out your healthy trees, maybe, infest them and kill them off. No big deal.
This is not happening. Get out of my car.
No, I don't think I will. No. No.
Get out of my car.
No.
Right now.
No.
Get out.
No.
Shoo.
No. What are you doing? What are you doing? No. No. No.
Out. Get out.
That's not nice.
You could be unknowingly spreading emerald ash borer. By moving firewood and logs from other areas, you could be spreading this devious little insect, killing our beautiful ash trees. Don't spread emerald ash borer. Buy firewood where you burn it.
Our open house is a great way for the residents to see the inner workings of your sheriff's office. We open the doors to show off all of our tools, gadgets, expertise, and more in order to let you see all of the different duties, roles, and responsibilities that our office is involved in. Beyond our office functions, we also have many of our various community and public safety partners join us in order to let you view their resources as well. Let's take a look back at this year's Sheriff's Office Open House.
Some of that weight that you guys have.
The Anoka County Sheriff's Office recently held its open house. The open house is a great opportunity for surrounding communities to stop on in and take a look at the various services and functionality that the Sheriff's Office provides. The Sheriff Open House is also a great way to learn about anything from forensics.
You guys have an actual test for that, or is that just TV?
We can tell using this test.
To illegal and harmful drugs.
We test for different suspected controlled substances here. And the top 3 that we see are going to be marijuana, methamphetamine, which is the white crystal stuff in that bag up there, and then pharmaceutical drugs. So even though you may have a prescription for that, that's not illegal if you have a prescription for oxycodone or something. But if you start taking someone else's and you don't have a prescription, then it's illegal.
So then the legislation will put what this is made of, the formula that it's made of becomes the law that you can't possess that.
And even fun events like a canine demonstration, fire truck ladder, watching a helicopter take off, and much more. We had an opportunity to speak with the sheriff himself for more information.
Today we're at our annual open house. We're excited to be able to open the doors and share the Sheriff's Office with the people, because it's not my office, it's yours. And so it's an exciting opportunity for us to open the doors, show off our 6 different divisions, all of the multiple specialty units, and to be able to highlight a lot of our partners that we work with out in the community. And so we have a lot of our partners here today. You'll get to see some of those, and we're just excited to have everybody come in, to come through with the tour and to have all the kids come through and learn about the Sheriff's Office. And if you weren't able to make it this year, we hope you make it next year.
Next, we had a chat with Crime Prevention Coordinator Laura Landis on Safe Kids of Anoka County.
Well, it's the Sheriff's Office open house tonight, but I'm here as part of Safe Kids Anoka County. The Sheriff's Office partners with a lot of the other law enforcement agency and fire departments in Anoka County, and we have Safe Kids, and we go around and we try to educate parents and children on unintentional injuries to children. We work with kids from 18 years old all the way down to 0. The older children are part of a new initiative of Safe Kids. We're running into a lot of things with driving and texting when kids are first getting their driver's license, but even younger than that, middle schoolers walking and texting or walking with earbuds and not paying attention to traffic. So what Safe Kids in Anoka County does is we really try to bring to light the injury trends that we're seeing in Anoka County, educating parents and educating the students so we can hopefully deflate those numbers and through education and just raising awareness.
If you missed the open house this year, keep it locked to QCTV for all the info on next year's open house.
As you can see, we had a lot going on throughout our entire campus. This is a big undertaking, and I greatly appreciate our staff who put a lot of effort to make this such a big success. I'm still receiving positive feedback from those who came out to this year's event. If you're not able to make it this year, I hope that we'll see you at next year's open house. Stay tuned, because we'll be right back. Our jail has developed a new intake process that is cutting edge in the public safety arena. Our jail has implemented an iris scanning system. The system uses a digital camera to take a picture of an individual's iris and records it into a national database. It's much like a fingerprint, but for your eye. It allows us to identify individuals who have been in custody previously more quickly and efficiently. Our jail commander, Dave Pacholl, will provide more information regarding this very useful tool.
Hi, I'm Dave Pacholl. I'm the commander of the jail division. I've been doing this for approximately 29 years. And I have the opportunity now to introduce you to one of our new pieces of software and hardware we just purchased. It's an iris scanning system. The iris scanning system is, I believe, the first one used in a jail in Minnesota. It's to help us better identify people who are booked into the jail and make sure that when we release people, we're releasing the right individual. The iris scanner is basically this piece of hardware you see here, and it's tied into a desktop computer. It is then linked to a national database of iris scans. The way it works is we have an inmate come into custody. We have them step up to this scanner right here. It then scans their irises. Every iris is unique, and we will get back a hit within 30 seconds as to whether they're in the national database or not. This is a very valuable tool because a lot of people booked into jails use other names. They have lots of aliases. They may not tell us their name. All we have to do is get a capture on this iris scanner here, and if they've been in custody here or one of the other participating facilities, they'll tell us exactly who it is. One definite advantage for us in Anoka County is it's also helps speed up our intake process. When a person comes in, we have them scan their eyes into the iris system. If they've been in custody here before, it will automatically pull up their entire record. It'll get the computer set up so we can start data entry right away, and it saves a lot of time and effort. It's also a lot faster than fingerprints. If we were to do the same process in fingerprints, the person would have to be much more cooperative, as fingerprinting someone takes anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. We then have to send those prints electronically to the State Bureau of Criminal Apprehension. They then have to be identified and sent back to us electronically, so it's a much longer process. Instead of the 30 to 60 seconds an iris scan takes, the fingerprints can take many, many minutes, sometimes even hours. So it's a lot quicker process. Another thing we can do that really helps us is when we're releasing somebody, a lot of times you'll have individuals with the same names in custody. When we bring them down to the jail to release them, we have an iris scanner. We'll scan their eyes and make sure that we're releasing the correct individual from custody. That'll prevent the unfortunate release of somebody we shouldn't release. We do use a national database for this. It is a fairly extensive database. There are, I believe it's 3 state correctional systems that are doing iris scans into it, plus a number of jails on the East Coast. If anyone from there is arrested and brought into our facility, we'll be able to make use of those irises also. Currently, the iris scanning technology is only used in jails and prisons. However, B12 Technologies is working on a handheld unit. This would allow police officers and deputies on the street to carry an item not much bigger than a Palm Pilot or an iPhone, and they could use that to scan an individual's irises and compare it to the national database. Police officers and deputies frequently run into people on the street that have no ID, and this would be a way of identifying them if they've ever been in custody before.
We always strive to provide the most effective and efficient services to the citizens that we serve. The iris scanning system in the jail is yet another tool in our belt to accomplish this very task. On another note, we may not want to face the fact that winter is approaching quickly, but soon our roads will be slick and the dangers of driving will increase. I want to urge everyone to take your time during this winter season, slow down, arrive safely. Those extra few minutes driving safely may save yourself a repair headache, or even better, your life. So please drive safely and give yourself plenty of time to get where you're going this winter season. Thank you for watching this episode of The Sheriff Show.